Hey, what's up? My name is Daniela and welcome to a new video. So today we are going to be sorting out my bookshelves. So for one thing, the new year is coming, so I'm kind of starting the new year cleanup of the apartment. So I just want to dust the shelves. And for another thing, if you saw my recent video, I finished my physical TBR. And so I know that the bookshelves just need a bit of reorganizing, and there are a couple of books that I know I want to unhaul. So we're going to do a small unhaul, and then I also got some books for Christmas, so there's going to be a small haul as well. So yeah, it will just be an overall just sorting out the shelves. I haven't decided which books I'm going to unhaul, so I guess let's do the haul part first. So these are books that I got from my family that I picked for myself, and the first one is Because Internet, Understanding the New Rules of Language by Gretchen McCulloch. So this is a non-fiction book about linguistics and the internet. I don't know that much about it, but I saw this, I don't know where I saw this, if someone on BookTube was talking about it, but it was a few years ago. So yeah, it took some time for me to actually get it, or you know, wish for it. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. For those who don't know, I studied linguistics in college, and yeah, I think that the way that internet and social media, and then like specific social media like TikTok, how they are shaping our language, it's a very interesting topic. So yeah, then I finally got the continuation of a series that I read the first book from early in 2023, and I have been wanting to continue since then, and that is book 2 and 3 in the Bright Fall series. So we have Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail and Iris Kelly Doesn't Date by Ashley Herring Blake. So yeah, these are books 2 and 3 in the Bright Fall series, and the first book is Delilah Green Doesn't Care, which I loved. I gave it 5 stars. So yeah, I can't wait to return to this world. This one, Astrid Parker, is Delilah's sister or half sister, and Iris is their friend, I think. And these are really fun sapphic romances that also focus on family dynamics a lot, at least the first book did. And yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to love these as well. And the last book is actually a cookbook, and this is the first proper cookbook I own. And this is the 20-minute vegan quick easy food that just so happens to be plant-based by Callum Harris. And I was 100% influenced by Olivia Savannah from Olivia's Catastrophe, because she got this book and then she proceeded to rave about this book, and she also cooked a lot of the recipes from this book in her vlogs. So I think that it's a good sign when someone gets a cookbook and then they actually cook a lot of the meals from the book. I gravitate towards plant-based cooking. I don't like to cook with meat. I obviously also need the meals to be gluten-free. I think a lot of these would either naturally be gluten-free, or I can easily swap it with like pasta for gluten-free pasta and stuff. The book is stunning. Like, there are just you know, nice quality photos, and yeah, I really need to spruce up my cooking because I can easily get into a rut. Lately I've started to use Notion for my meal planning. I mean, I've been using Notion for many years, but not for meal planning, and yeah, it's been helping a bit, but I still need to just broaden my horizon and get some new reliable recipes that I can just make every week, because that's how I roll. So yeah, I can't wait to sink my teeth into these recipes, pun kind of intended. So that's the haul. I haven't bought any more books for myself since I finished my physical TBR. So these are the first books that are coming onto my TBR after reaching 0. So yeah, that's nice. And now let's move on to the dusty part of the video.
You called me last night, drunk again, trying to get me back, but no offense. Told you many times, but I don't wanna try more. Think that you're sorry, just won't tell 대체 안 좋았던 나도 without you baby I will feel brand new took your number off my phone I'm doing better on my own I'm doing better doing better doing better on my own I'm doing better doing better doing better on my own I kinda wish I'd never met you if I know the things you would put me through, yeah.
So I'm done reorganizing and cleaning, and yeah, I switched it up a little bit, and yeah, I just think it looks quite fresh and neat. And now for the unhaul, I only have a few books that I want to unhaul at this time. So the first one is Workers by Mary Lou. This is young adult sci-fi about a young hacker that hacks into this virtual reality game. And I read this book in my Zero TBR blog, so I go into a lot of detail there, but basically I liked it fine. I gave it 3 stars. I didn't love it, so yeah, no need to keep it. Also, I got this secondhand, so I will be, you know, sending it probably back to the same store. Then we have The Three-Body Problem by Xiaoxin Liu. So I got this new, but it was from an independent bookstore where I just went there and I wanted to support them, and this was the choice. It wasn't the best choice, but yeah, at least I read it. This is a very popular sci-fi. The author is problematic, and I gave it 4 stars. I quite enjoyed it, but also it was kind of a drag. I won't continue with the series, so yeah, I read it and I will be sending it to the next person. And the last book I'm unhauling at this time is Bad Blood: Secrets and Lies in the Silicon Valley Startup by John Carreiro. So I also bought this secondhand, and I'm not saying it to like justify my choices or anything. I just like to recap for myself like what I bought where, or like what was the story behind it. And I think the story behind this was that I thought I was buying a different book. Like yeah, I was interested in the like finance book, I think it's called The Big Short, and somehow I ended up with this one. And this book is about a biotech startup that basically scammed investors and customers, and yeah, they promised to create this blood drawing device, and it didn't work that well. And yeah, it took quite some years to uncover this. Then the investigator, the newspaper, the journalist finally uncovered that, and yeah, recently the owners went to jail. So yeah, although I have little to do with biotech and I wasn't even planning on reading this, I ended up loving this. Like, it was so captivating and interesting and well written. So yeah, I'm not sorry I read it in the least. I think I gave it 5 stars. So yeah, if you're kind of interested in this kind of book, I would recommend it. But on the other hand, I also don't need to keep it. So yeah, this will go to the secondhand bookstore probably. So yeah, that's the unhaul, and that's the whole sorting out my bookshelf video. Let me know in the comments if you read any of the books I mentioned, or what was the most exciting book you got for Christmas, or if you're also doing some sort of New Year cleaning, freshening up of your space. But yeah, that's all for today. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!